Look at this, glowing skin. Not a care in the world. No fear, no worry, no anxiety, no depression, no lack. It doesn't exist. The only place that exists is because of the thoughts in your head. If them thoughts are not there, it ceases to exist. Morning, guys. Morning. If you can detach from any sense of personhood, any belief in the thoughts that are popping, all the thoughts are, it's just conditioning, it's just programming, it's just what somebody's told you. None of it's real. It's all bullshit that you think is real through the thoughts in your head. None of it's real, guys. You've been living a fucking lie. You've been living somebody else's story. You've been living somebody else's conditioned mind. Thank fuck people are waking up on this planet to truth. They're realising these bullshit stories that they've been told are not who they are. And it's if you've not done the work to come to this realisation, then it's a stark fucking reality check. And it sends some people into fucking serious mental health difficulties. Because they're like, what is happening? All this shit that I've been fed is not real. All this shit that I've been told is not who I am. It's all been a load of fucking bollocks. So if you've lived your whole lifetime, 60, 70 years, listening to a program, listening to conditioning, listening to the Matrix, and you come to this realization in your 50s, 60s, it's a long time of the program, isn't it? It's a long time that has been ingrained in your ego. That tiny 5% of the mind that controls everything, what everybody does. The ego, the story, the conditioning, the program. It's the beingness behind all that, the witnesser, the consciousness, the awareness, whatever you want to call it, the thing that's never changed from the moment you were born, after you're born, after you die. That never changes. That witnesser has always been the same. When you was a child, through your teenage years, into your 30s, into your 40s, into your 80s, the witnesser, the awareness never changes, does it? It's just the body and the mind that changes. Both subject to time. Both come and go. Perceivable. Everything that you perceive comes and goes. People get attached to body. This is why people grieve so much, because they think that that person is the person. They think that that's it. This body is this person. So they become attached to form. They become attached to the body. They become attached to all form, believing that's who they are. So when people die and people grieve, they're missing that body. That body isn't, it's not the body that there's nothing in that. The awareness, the consciousness is what you're missing. So people become attached to form. Believing through the thoughts that that's who they are. Conditioned by the mind. Overtaken by a story. This is what I believe, this is my views, it's not, it's just what somebody else has told you. If you would have been brought up in a totally different environment, you'd believe a totally different set of thoughts. None of it is you. It's all just made up shit. And the emptiness of thought is who you are. Do not listen, do not come up to any offerings the mind has to offer. It's just nonsense. In the emptiness of thought is who you are. In that place, there's just peace. There's no fear. There's no worry. There's no anxiety. There's no depression. It doesn't exist there. You've got to go on that journey yourself to find out that that is real. That is the only thing that is real. That is the only thing that ever has been real and ever can be real. That the stories playing out in your mind are not real. Yeah, they're real, they're appearing. But it's exactly the same process at night time when you're dreaming. When you dream at night time, you're in a deep sleep, and then your consciousness becomes aware in that dream. Yeah? So you become aware in the dream, then, oh, fucking hell, oh, something's happening in the dream. My consciousness has been pricked in the dream. I go back off to sleep, and then I come back into the dream again. You don't wake up in the morning, think, fucking hell, I've just had a mad dream last night. I've just gone out in my dream, I went out and stabbed somebody to death. You don't then, because of that dream that you've had during the night time, go to the police station and say, listen, I've just stabbed someone. You wouldn't do that. But it's exactly the same process that is happening during the day. You're just dreaming. This is just a vivid dream in the now. Them thoughts that you're having is exactly the same process that you're having during the night time when you're dreaming. Your consciousness has become aware of the thought. So, but you believe, but you become, because this is more of a vivid dream during the day, you're more connected to form. So you're more connected to the body. So you believe everything that your mind's generating, even though it's the same process that's happening in the dream. Your consciousness has just become aware in that dream. So if that's happening when you're dreaming at night time, so you're dreaming at night time, your consciousness becomes aware of them thoughts. You don't act upon them, do you? You don't act upon them thoughts in that dream and during the night time. So then during the day, morning doggy, the exactly same process is happening in the mind. It's just a dream. Them thoughts are just appearing exactly the same as they're appearing during the night time. Exactly the same. But you listen to the thoughts during the day. Believing them thoughts is who you are. Believe in the conditioned mind. You're more sucked into ego. More connected to form. You'll suffer for the rest of your life if you listen to the thoughts in your head. I am telling you. Buddha said, your suffering ends at the end of thought. You can't suffer with no thoughts. It doesn't fucking exist. But beings, the majority of people walking this planet, have been veiled by the mind. They think that's who they are. Once you get it, it's fucking laughable. They've not a fucking clue what they're doing. Not a clue who they are. Not a clue what they believe in, what they... Fucking hell. They believe Mummy's story from fucking 80 years ago. Fuck me. The fucking maddest thing is they believe someone else's conditioned mind. Fucking hell, fire. What have we done to ourselves? But this is the beauty of this is the beauty of the planet. That we have to have that balance. We have to have the balance from the dark into the light. You have to have people that are stuck in ego, stuck in the story, stuck in the conditioning. So in order for people to come into the light, for people to live in that space, there has to be that balance. I don't come up into any story. I don't come up into the conditioned mind, because I've been through suffering and struggle. I've been through seeking. I'm now in abiding and discovery. This is my soul's journey through its own evolution. And there's plenty of people in this space on this planet. But there has to be that dark. what is happening on the planet at the minute has to happen. We have to get rid of those dark entities. You see it, dark people. Just riddled with negativity, fear, worry. It's all coming from the ego. It's all coming from a conditioned mind. It's all coming from stories. Thank fuck younger people are waking up to truth. Morning, buddy. Yeah. Thank fuck we're getting rid of all that. Them entities will not reincarnate again on this planet because we're shifting into fourth density love. All that negativity will go. You're seeing it in the world at the minute. All these corporations, these are dark people. That's why they won't be around on this planet. And it's a beautiful time to be alive, to watch that shift. To watch us shifting into love. What is love? People talk about in spirituality getting back to that childlike state. That childlike state is an emptiness of thought, is an emptiness of conditioning. Listen, it's going to take thousands and thousands and thousands of years for people to live in that space, for the majority of the population to live without an ego, to live without the conditioned mind. But eventually it'll happen, and everyone will be living from love. Everyone will be living from an activated, open heart. In the space of emptiness of thought, it's who you are. It's who you've always been. It's who you've... How can you ever be those stories? Don't pick up any offerings the mind has to offer. Detach from the story. There's just peace. There's an emptiness but a fullness. There's calmness. Doesn't mean that you're a people are scared of this feeling because they think that ego goes. They think, fuck you now, I'm gonna be a pushover or not. No, you'll react to whatever's happening in the moment. But you'll react from a place of truth. Come over into that right hand side of the mind. In that right hand side of the mind, there's silence, there's calmness, there's peace. Why would you want to suffer through listening to something, a tiny part of the mind? 5% of that mind, but everybody lives from that place. Switch over to the right hand side. In that right hand side is awareness. It's just still. It's empty. That doesn't mean that you don't react to situations. You react from a place of knowing. You react from a place of truth. Doesn't matter what anyone else is doing. That can only bother you if you come up into the story, if you come up into the conditioned mind. Every moment is alive and true. Every moment is full of love. Every moment is full of joy, full of happiness. It is only the ego that will divide. It is only the conditioned mind that will separate. It is only the program that lives in fear, in worry, in anxiety, in depression. It doesn't exist. It only exists because of the thoughts in your head. If you detach from them thoughts, then what's there? Spend 30 seconds not listening to the thoughts in your head. What is there in that emptiness? It might be really challenging. It could be really challenging. If you've never been to into this place before, it can be really challenging to let go of that ego. But I'm telling you, it's the most rewarding, the most liberating thing you will ever do. It's what everybody's searching for. And if you're not, you're polarising into the dark. You're polarising into negativity. Morning. Heavy breathing, I like it.
Sorry?
Said heavy breathing, I like it when you're running.
That's why I have easy, so I can't hear myself.
No worries, no worries. Have a good day.
You too.
Morning, you alright? Take care, bye bye. Morning. If you don't come over into that, in every moment, if you're aware that that is what is happening, if you're aware that it's just the ego, that it's just a program, then in every moment you can be empty. In every moment, detached from the story. In that place, you'll be free. Hope everyone has a fantastic day. Namaste.